Welcome to Crafting with Lee. Today I'm going to make this rainbow wreath. I'm going to use plastic tablecloths and a wire frame. You can choose any color combination that you want, and you'll plan out your design later. I'm going to start by opening each package. I got some of these at Party City and some at Dollar Tree. You can see the lines where it creased when they were folded. I'm going to cut along those lines. Now I'm going to fold it in half 3 times. Okay, hold it extremely tight and then cut off each end. And then you'll put your scissors inside and cut on either side. One side has 1 part to cut, the other side has 2. Yep, and now they're all cut apart. All right, I'm going to show you again. Start by cutting along the crease. And there are multiple ways you can cut this. This is the easiest way to do with scissors. Later I switched to my giant paper trimmer. It just made it so much faster. My biggest tip with this is to make sure all of your strips are the same length. All right, again, I'm going to cut each end off. All right, I'm going to show you where I'm going to put the scissors in, if I can get my camera to focus. Okay, I'm going to slide my scissors in that spot and cut along that side. Okay, when I turn it over, you can see I have 2 sections that need to be cut on that side. And you're going to do this with any colors you want to use. If you're using all one color, you'll do multiples of one color. I ended up cutting the whole thing. You definitely do not need to do that if you're doing a rainbow wreath. I have way too much left over. I'm going to show you different ways you can cut each strip. It'll look differently when your wreath is finished. And you can play with this and make it unique to you. This one's going to have just a tiny point at the end. It reminds me of a feather. I like to keep mine square. It makes it a lot easier and I like the way it looks. This one I'm cutting round, so it's going to have a round tip. This one I try to make a sharper point. I actually made these with trash bags when I was in school. And I saw that you could use tablecloths and I was like, I want to make a rainbow one. But instead of using a clothes hanger, I'm using a wire frame. Okay, I am using a pipe cleaner to measure just over 3 inches going around so I can keep them kind of even. I didn't want it to be perfect, but I just wanted an idea of where to start and stop. Now I'm going to just draw the line all the way across since I'm doing the whole frame. To make this wreath, you want to use your fingers to get one single strip of plastic and you tie it in a knot around the bar. You're going to do this a lot. This is a very time-consuming project, but it's so worth it in the end. Towards the end, I was watching TV while I was doing it. Once we get further along, you'll see you have to push. Every once in a while, you can turn them so they're not all facing the same. See right there, I turned them so they look more like a pom-pom. Now I'm going to give you a sneak peek of why I do voiceovers.
Using like a whole bunch of ribbon, tying them all together and putting them on your wreath. That looks so cool, Mommy.
Yeah.
This is going to be the best wreath ever. Are you going to sell that wreath? Are you going to sell the wreath?
I don't know.
Me either, because I don't want you. Because I want the people to see it, because I think it will look prettier, and my rainbow cupcake thing.
Your ring.
Rainbow ring. I'm a little bit sad because my rainbow ring doesn't even have pink.
Yeah, that's crazy.
No, I'm a little bit sad though. But that's okay because I like the rainbow. It looks better when the pink is on.
She's my wreath making helper. I'm going to continue to add the red until I fill up the section I have marked. And then I'm going to move on to the orange. And like I said, I did each section completely. I'm doing the inside bar and the far outside bar. So I'm only tying stuff around the two bars. I'm not going to make you watch me do the whole thing. I'll skip ahead and you can see each section as I finish it. See how I'm pushing it over really hard? You really want to squeeze as much in there as you can. Later, I end up using my ruler to just really push it in there. The sixth section, I'm going to show you how I do the outside bars and how to finish the wreath. You want to pinch it in the middle if it's a thicker piece. And you just do it the way you did all the rest of it. Tie a knot and push it over. It's a little bit trickier because at the end you'll start trying to pick up other pieces. But just try to push them out of the way and keep going. It took me 2 days to do this project, but that was only working here and there. I didn't sit down and finish it start to finish. It's very time consuming, but it's worth it. And it's kind of fun. It's rhythmic, relaxing. All right, I wanted to show you here that you really have to start pushing them to the side to add more, but you want to add as much as you can. That's what gives it the fullness. I said it cost me $8 to make this, but I could have made several more with the leftover strips I had. And that's it. That's how you make the rainbow wreath. Thanks for watching, and if you like my video, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.